Welcome, everybody. My name is Michael, and today we are going to go over fractions and what you need to know. Brought to you by Michael Holson, myself. So, what we're going to be doing today, this video is only going to cover the basics. I'm going to show you simplifying fractions. I'm going to show you how to convert improper fractions into mixed numbers, and then show you how to turn mixed numbers back into improper fractions. So let's go ahead and get this started. First things first is simplifying fractions. Now, to reduce a fraction to its lowest terms, also called its simplest form, you divide both the numerator and the denominator by the greatest common divisor. Now, if you don't know, the top part of your fraction is your numerator and the bottom is your denominator. So in order to reduce a fraction down and break it down, you have to use division. Now, to reduce any fraction down, you have to divide. Now, you have to find a number that they both have in common to divide into that fraction to break it down. So first, find the greatest common divisor. Now, another way you can say this is greatest common factor, because what you do is you take your numerator and your denominator and write the factors out of each number. Then choose the highest number, which is 4, and divide that number into the top and the bottom of your fraction in order to reduce it down. Next is going to be converting an improper fraction to a mixed number. Now, when you simplify your fraction, take your top, 12, divide it by 4, and you get 3. Take your bottom, which is 16, also divide it by 4, and you get 4. So your simplified fraction goes from 12 over 16 to 3/4. So I want to show you guys one more example real quick. Let's go ahead and switch over. Now, here I have 3 over 9. What I want to do is reduce 3 over 9. So here at the bottom, I wrote 3 and 9, and I wrote the factors of each number next to it. Now, factors are just numbers that multiply to make a certain number. Like if I were to write 3, what numbers multiply to make 3? Well, you only have 1 and 3. Next, you go to 9. What are the factors of 9? What numbers multiply to make 9? You have 1 and 9, and 3 times 3. So in order to reduce this fraction down, we'll take our highest common divisor, which is going to be 3, and divide it into the top and bottom number. Now, 3 divided by 3 give you 1, and 9 divided by 3 will give you 3. So 3 over 9 reduces to 1/3. And that's how you reduce a fraction, everybody. If you have any questions or you have any problems that you want to comment and leave, I'll go ahead and solve them and send the answer right back to you. All right, let's go ahead and get to our next portion of the workshop. Next is going to be converting improper fractions. Now, anytime you get a final answer and you're working with fractions, whether it's algebra, geometry, regular numbers and operations, anytime you get an improper fraction as your answer, you always want to change it into a mixed number. Now, a mixed number, all it is just your fraction here, 4/5, mixed with the whole number. Now, 1 4/5 would be considered a mixed number. Now, your improper fraction, 9 over 5. Now, the reason why 9 over 5 is an improper fraction is because the bottom consists of your whole, 5 pieces. Now, there is no way you can have 9 out of 5. So that would be considered an improper fraction. So what you would do by division is get your 1 4/5. So when you convert 9 over 5 by dividing, you'll get 1 4/5. Now, the biggest thing is you cannot convert these over with a calculator, because the calculator will leave you with a decimal answer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to convert it using division by hand. So let's take a look at that. So what I did was I took the 9 over 5, and what you do is you divide the bottom into the top. Now remember, our original improper fraction was 9 over 5. So if you want to convert this over into a mixed number, simply divide the bottom into the top. Now, 5 can go into 9 one time, because 1 times 5 will give you 5. Now here, you subtract 9 minus 5, give you 4. Now, to read out your mixed number, the way I do it is the number here will always be your whole number. The whole number always belongs on the side of your fraction. So the way I read it is 1 and 4 over 5. 1 and 4 fifths. So that is how you can convert your improper fraction into a mixed number by using division by hand. So remember, if you use a calculator, it will give you a decimal answer, and it's just harder to convert that way. If you can do regular division by hand, do it this way here, and you'll get to the answer a lot faster, everybody. Perfect. Now, let's go ahead and get to the last portion of this workshop. Now, what we're going to be doing for this next portion is just the opposite of what we just did, but this time it's going to be converting mixed numbers. Now, the reason for this step is because when you get to multiplying and or dividing fractions, you have to convert any mixed numbers over into improper fractions before you can multiply or divide. So the way to do that is as followed. To convert a mixed number to an improper fraction, follow these steps. Multiply the whole number part by the fraction's denominator. Add that to the numerator, then write the result on top of the denominator. So, I know it sounds a little hard at the moment, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch over to my next screen here, and I'll show you how to do it by hand. Now, here's our 1 and 4 fifths. What we need to do is change that over into an improper fraction. Now, the first thing I want you guys to notice is my little arrow at the bottom. When you convert your mixed number into an improper fraction, your denominator, your bottom number, stays the same. Now, to find your numerator, to find your top number, simply multiply your bottom with your whole number, so 5 times 1, and then add it to your numerator, your top number. So 5 times 1 is 5, plus 4 will give you 9. So your improper fraction would be 9 over 5, or 9 fifths. All right, everybody, that is going to do it for the beginning of fractions video. Please be ready, because I am going to bring another couple of videos to the station. It's going to be adding fractions with like and different denominators. We're going to have subtracting fractions with like and different denominators. We're going to get to multiplying fractions and dividing fractions also. So I will see you there. Again, my name is Michael Holson, and thank you for watching.